Y'all motherfuckers, Reaper here. Welcome back to some more Higurashi When They Cry. When we last left off, we failed. We almost got victory. And we almost avoided a punishment game. Of having our face drawn on. This is gonna go well. Everyone made a commotion, applauding cheerfully. Felt I was bested, but I was so soundly beaten that it unexpectedly felt rather refreshing. When Michan pulled that little trick behind her back, I got excited thinking he's going to do it again. When Michan stopped the moment before touching the credit card, I thought he fell for it. He fell for it quite handily. Huh? Hey, wait. All of them knew from the start and still got so excited so earnestly? Everyone got excited to make it more fun. You're all demons! You monsters! Now then, Kei-chan, it's time for your penalty. Oh god. Since it's your first day participating, I'll go easy, okay? It would be a problem if you refuse to come to school. Uh-oh. Oh no. The other three members held down my arms and shoulders firmly. Uh-oh. Mion approached, licking her lips. Ryan went to pull something out of her pocket. That's a felt tip marker, and it's large and oil-based. Okay, here we go. He took the cap off the marker and brought it slowly up to my face while I was immobilized. No! I let out my death growls. Oh god. We don't see the main character, so I don't know. Assume it's generic anime protagonist numero uno. As soon as the club activities were finished, Rena flew off. Probably so she could dig out that cute Colonel Sanders that she wasn't able to take home yesterday. So today it was just Mion and me walking home together. A rather rare occurrence. A mountain of treasure, huh? The guys throwing it away would probably never thought in their wildest dreams that Rena would be grateful to them. A mountain of treasure meaning that damn construction site from before. Alright, Mion would probably tell me. The murder by dismemberment that seemed to have happened here. Over there, at that damn construction site. Did something happen there long ago? Something sure did. A grand battle. There were sit-ins and demonstrations. It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear because of my morbid curiosity, but I decided I'd listen just the same. It was our land that was going to be sunk into the dam reservoir. I would have thought as well, probably. The government guys were really adamant about it, acting all big and full of themselves. Since they figured out that they couldn't settle it with money, they did a bunch of nasty stuff. They were nasty guys. Mion spoke excitedly as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her. I'm amazed you guys won. You were facing the federal government, right? The mayor and prominent figures in the village all signed petitions. They went to Tokyo and struck deals with legislators, and as a result, the development plan was retracted. It was our complete victory. There wasn't any violence, was there? Like assaults or murders? None. She promptly cut me off. Same as Rena had. Her words signaled the end of discussion. Tomotaki said one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that a murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess I was wrong. My curiosity unsated, I sighed dejectedly inside. Later. See you tomorrow. Kei-chan, you can't wash that off until you get home. Got it? I got it. I won't. Fuck me. Leon held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. I wonder what kind of nasty doodles they draw. Damn you, Leon, you shall rule this day! If our rules are ever reversed, I'm going to slap it on all over your face so you won't be able to take it off, even with a scoring pad. Upon arriving home, I ran straight into my mom, embarrassing myself yet again. Damn it. The mood I'd come home to was already on edge. It's not an uncommon thing in our family. That whenever Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends like this. He stomps around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered into my ear. Well, come on, KG. Dad, he's in a bit of a rut right now, so don't bother him, okay? You can't come up with a new idea. It's because deadlines are so close together this time. Your dad needs time to recharge or he doesn't work as well. Dad's paintings feed our entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of my bars. We've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter? Wouldn't it be easier to get an idea taking a walk outside rather than wandering around the house? The theme of the beach this time is in the household. So since your dad wants to use his house as a motif. That's quite a bothersome motif. Keiichi, pick up your room. It looks terrible. Sorry, I'll clean it up later. Oh, come on, please don't use my room as a motif. Keiichi, there's still time before dinner, so please go take a walk out back or something. His bad mood is only temporary. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Until then, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go take a walk so I don't aggravate him further. Well, I guess I will then. Dude, wash your face. I said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. I got on my bike and pondered where to go. I could just go read at the bookstore, but it would take about an hour by bike to get to town. It would be dark by the time I got back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. The roads at night here in Hinabazawa creep me out. If Mion and Satoko ever found out about that, I smiled wryly. Oh yeah, Rena was probably still at the Mountain of Treasure, the damn construction site. The excavation of Colonel Sanders was probably taking her a while. It wouldn't be so bad to have her owe me one. She might return the favor next time we have club activities. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards the damn construction site. Damn construction site! Damn! Tomotaki-san might be there as well. The only person with information about the incident that both Rena and Mion denied knowing anything about. If I met him again, I'd like to ask for more details. To ask, was there really a dismemberment here in Hinabazawa? That was my real intention. My morbid curiosity is gonna get the best of me. I assume he already washed off his face. Because he couldn't be that much of a dumbass, could he? Oh wait, we're talking horror game main characters. Never mind. I spotted Rena struggling up on the slope of the garbage pile. Looked like Colonel Sanders was lodged in there pretty firmly. Didn't look like Rena would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tomotaki-san wasn't around, I began climbing up the slope unsteadily. Hey Rena, looks like you're working up a sweat. Oh, Keiichi-kun. What brings you to a place like this? A place like this, huh? I see. She was aware of it, at least. I received the signal for emergency assistance at the accident site. Where's the injured party? Accident? But there was a report Colonel Sanders was buried alive in the trash pile. That, it scared me. Don't frighten me like that, Keiichi-kun. I was just kidding. I thought you might be struggling by yourself, so I came to help you out. You came for me? Oh. Well, I filled my quota for today. I don't see Rena blush at least. If I don't see Rena blush at least once a day, then I'm not getting my daily required nutritional intake. Just kidding, you're embarrassing right now. So, What part was it you? What part was it? I just ignored her balloon. Okay, now move out of the way. So where's Colonel Sanders? Sorry. Can't you see him in the cap? He's really buried in there. Oh man, messing with her seems like fun. Damn, my sadistic side came out. I need to be more careful about that. Colonel Sanders was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials like they were caking him inside. According to Rena, it wasn't like this yesterday. Seems as though another illegal dumper came yesterday, dumped again, and now he's buried like this. You're trying to move this pile all by yourself? With those scrawny arms? There's no way she would be able to do that with her slender arms. Hey, dude, remember? Rena, punch! But Colonel Sanders is so cute! There's a chain on this Colonel Sanders at the sword. This one though, I should be able to take this one home. Ow! If Rena gave up on this Colonel Sanders, she'll probably start devising a plan to steal the one in front of the store. As Rena's guardian, I won't allow her to sully her hands with crime. Out of the way, I'll do it. Rena blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pile was enormous. Also, the more days we wasted, the more likely another illegal dumping would occur. If it got buried any deeper, there would be nothing that could be done. Ain't you gonna help too? Let me help. You're just getting away, so stay back. Pulling out scraps, bending them, tossing them aside. I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Flying objects drew beautiful arcs across the twilight sky, one after another, and then one accidentally decapitated Rena. And I'm like, oh, I guess I don't need to do anything else. See ya, Rena's decapitated body. Lumber, timber, plywood. Damn it! So, no matter how much I threw out, there was still more, even though I could see Colonel Sanders right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Rena, I felt frantic because of how little I had progressed. If I was going to do this seriously, I'd need an axe or a saw or something. That's enough, Kichiko. You're so sweaty. You don't have to try so hard. I'm doing it for you, Rena. Don't worry about it. Rena began sputtering and turned beet red. Oh, whoops. I meant to say I was trying my best so as to keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh well. I guess I just need a break. This is pretty tough. I sprawled on my back over the grassy slope. I'm so sorry, you're covered in sweat. Rena patted her handkerchief against my forehead. Felt pretty nice. Well, wait here a minute, okay? My house is pretty close. I'll bring you some barley tea, okay? Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Rena took off running. The cries of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. After I was certain Rena was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I discovered earlier. That was a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up in twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. Yeah, there it was. They were bound stacks of not so reputable tabloids. They were stacked chronologically, going back quite a few years. It was quite a disturbing incident. It seems they haven't been able to find one of the arms, you see. It was just as Tomotake said. Then undoubtedly there would be mention of the murder. These are troubled times. There is no end to these sickening incidents. There's a large part of society drawn in by these incidents as well. So it had to be recorded somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened the rain-soaked pages carefully, looking over the table of contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It's hard to search since I didn't know when it happened. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was either. I only knew it happened here. I looked up every so often, checking to see if Rena had come back or not. I wouldn't want her to see me gawking at a dirty magazine, but it wasn't just that. Rena and Mion said they didn't know, but it had happened without a doubt, as long as Tomotage-san wasn't lying. Then if both Rena and Mion, yeah, there was. If they had just said that, then I wouldn't have gotten so hung up on it. An incident that neither Rena nor Mion wished to talk about. Trying to uncover it after they tried to conceal it out of good intentions, that made me feel like I was acting against my friends. Hinamizawa dam worker linking, murder by dismemberment. Here it is. Featured article was in the back, and it seemed that there was a photograph in the colored pages at the front. The pages of the featured article were stuck together and weren't easy to open. Rena could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. Oh boy. The police investigators were carrying a body bag and newspaper reporters were all bathing it in camera flashes. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines. A tragic nightmare at the Hinamizawa construction site. Lynching and murder / dismemberment. The victim was the site foreman. He had assaulted his assailants daily with an explosive backlash from his daily actions. It's a horrible image to see the site foreman as it happened. It really did happen. It seemed the details were on the next page. I turned the page without pausing. On it was... Uh-oh. They used hatchets, picksaws, then used an axe to split the cadaver into 6 pieces? Damn. Ooh. They really hated that guy. They really hated him. They didn't just hate him, they hated him. I could understand just from the headline that it was just too terrible. An incident. Normally a lynching is just assault and murder, right? Dismemberment with hatchets and pickaxes? That wasn't a lynching. It was a merciless killing to the letter. A brutal murder. Done by a group of people. With hatchets. With pickaxes. With an axe. Sorry. Did I startle you? Rena dropped the axe he was holding onto the grass after being startled by my voice.
Did you see earlier? Yeah, you said it would help if you had an axe, didn't you? So then I brought an axe for you from the shed.
Rena fluttered her arms in a panic, continuing to explain and apologize. Seems I'd been glaring at her pretty intensely. I'm sorry, I guess my reaction was a bit overboard.
No, I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry.
Night was drawing close. I was pretty worn out, and it wouldn't hurt to do the rest tomorrow. Doesn't look like we can break that last beam without an axe. You brought it after all. I'll have to borrow it tomorrow, alright?
Okay.
Why do you look so glum? Tomorrow we'll dig out Colonel Sanders, right?
You're right. I really want to take the Colonel Sanders home soon.
We both knew that it was useless to apologize any more than that. I quenched my thirst with the barley tea Rena had brought and wiped off the sweat that had now gone cold. We took the path to head home. I felt guilty about the tabloid wrapped up in my jacket. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Dismemberment? Finally! Even though it didn't happen to one of the characters, finally! You have received new tips. One man's trash. Let's see how many tips we have total. Just that many. There's 2 more, and then next page, then 6 more, no, 8 more, then next page. How many chapters is this game, anyway? Anyway, let's check out one of those tips, shall we, before we end this video? October 1975. In accordance with the Prime Minister's Bulletin Number blah, Hinamazawa's electrical development master plan was announced. Ooh, it's not just a plan, it's a master plan? How? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It sounds stupid as shit. Calling something a master plan instead of a plan does not make it better, okay? The vast scope of the projected Hinamazawa Dam will have an incredibly heavy impact on the village. The flooded area caused by the Hinamazawa Dam would include the 5 areas of Hinamazawa, Takatsudo, Kyotsu, Matsumoto, and Yagoshi. The submerged area includes 291 houses, population 1,251. 1 elementary school, 1 middle school, 1 post office, 1 agricultural cooperative, 1 forestry department lumberyard, 5 shrines, 2 temples, and 1 fishery. All of these communal cultural agriculture areas and places of worship will be indefinitely submerged at the bottom of the artificial lake basin. Forsaking the hundreds of years our ancestors poured their blood, sweat, and tears. Blood and sweat into this fertile, resource-rich land is just too painful to bear. All the residents having homes that were to be submerged banded together and created the Onikakushi Defense Alliance. The dam project was halted and petitions to alter the plan were circulated. Citizens sought peaceful negotiations, but the government and its puppet company, blah, openly refused. Whatever. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to figure out that company. It'll probably get revealed in at some point. Openly refused. Performing unspeakable, heinous acts, they quashed the democratic actions of the villagers. But the villagers did not falter. Instead, they banded together even more closely and steeled their resolve to protect their homes to the death. The continuation of that frightening Hinamazawa Dam construction project is still stalled as of today. The villagers understand that the stalling was caused by sublime power through unity, and they understand that this fearsome plan has not yet been fully withdrawn. The Onikakushi Defense Alliance had been dissolved after it did its part, but the feelings of unity it garnered have not yet been extinguished. As long as that passion resides in the hearts of the residents, they'll be able to comfort whomever next decides to sink their homes into a lake basin. Onikakushi Defense Alliance Committee Chairman Kichiro Kimiyoshi. Well, that was quite interesting. Anyway, you guys owe me your souls. I'll see you in the next part. Until then, keep crying for them, Higurashi, and Reaper out.